Hi. I haven't gotten a lot of sun today and I'm feeling a bit congested in the upper nasal area. So that's healing. Speaking good things into existence. It's healing. Need to get that vitamin D synthesized into vitamin D, I guess. I'm not a scientist, but I think that's the lingo. We're in the authenticity era, and everyone says, be authentic, be authentic. So I'm sitting on a cotton, whatever you call it, which is cool, I guess. I don't know where we got it. My family doesn't even drink. So I thought I would try and talk about something that I talked about in my journal because the past 6 months I've been developing the hobby of journaling intentionally. I wouldn't say every day. I would say on average every second day, but I've been doing it consistently to a level where there's less noise going on in my head. And that allows me to process and just think about things much more clearly. It's been allowing me to create much more clearly and intentionally. I'm not going to read the personal stuff in my journal, obviously. That's the beauty in journaling. I don't think it should be something where every single day you should be offloading deep stuff about whatever is going on in your life. Some days, like, there's nothing going on and you just want to, it's basically just word vomit. And I think that's such a healthy way of journaling. Let's find something. Wait. I'm just trying to manage the congestion here without having to pause and go blow my nose. Yeah, this is a nice one because this relates to like the music I make, and also the way that I journal is like I would at the end of the journaling session and just sit it because I'd journal outside. I would just like title it so that if I were to go back, I try not to go back to the stuff I journal, but sometimes I'd go back just to see like where my headspace was a few months ago. But I would title it, for example, the core theme and topic I would talk about on that particular occasion. This one was from the 10th of February 2026. Finding comfort in the quiet again. It's 10 a.m. I'm sitting under a tree in the front garden. I almost forgot to make this entry, but I reminded myself that this is a low pressure activity. Drinking some tea. I found this little corner of our garden on the border of my neighbor's wall where he puts his pond/water fountain. It's so peaceful and the air feels the crispiest right here. I started drinking warm water/tea the first thing in the AM today because it apparently helps with digestion. Nice. And I spelled nice as Noice. Nice. The neighborhood dogs are sometimes irritating, but I'm grateful for the space and time. I'm not sure how a person is supposed to journal, but I'm just going to be writing my thoughts down as they come. I still have my Crocs on, although next time I do this, I want to do it barefooted and earlier in the AM to connect with nature more. Interesting. This is the start of sitting in the stillness and finding comfort in the quiet again. It's so beautiful. With a smiley face at the end. But it's not that things have been noisy and all over the place. It's really just been more so things have been noisy in my head. It's like a punch of just overthinking. It's an overthinking punch. Does that make sense? Been the cause of that is number one, scrolling on social media and just consuming more than creating. I've felt the effects of it. It's not fun, but I'm slowly learning to enjoy the stillness and enjoy the silence, as cheesy and as corny as it sounds. Wow. Especially now with AI being at the fingertips of our fingertips. With everything being at the fingertips of our fingertips, it's more important now than ever for us to put the phone there, put it there and just experience the world and experience people. My goal this year is to talk to people in person. It is terrifying because I consider myself an introverted person. Past few years, I think I've just found myself in the space where I'd use being introverted as an excuse not to engage and be present in the world. And I think a lot of people, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you found yourself doing that. Just like, found yourself being on your own, being on, like, when you're in public, you'd be on your phone, you wouldn't be, even if it's just being in silence and like looking at the world around you, looking at people just going about their day. I think that's a lost art that we no longer do. And trust me, when I get into the world and just like I'm out there in the wild, the first thing I want to do is grab my phone. Sometimes I still do it. I'm not gonna lie and say like I don't do it, because I do it. I've personally felt more disconnected with the world by being on the internet more. Then again, I'm grateful for the internet. I'm super grateful for just all of the opportunities, the fact that I get to make music as a living. Like I get to create music for a living is because of the internet. But there's a healthy balance. Also, I want to finish off by saying, and this is a hot take, but I think more of us, as we grow up and become adults and whatnot, should embrace. These birds are just making a noise. I'm grateful for that. Anyway, us as adults, we should embrace our childlike curiosity and spirit more and not just kick it to the curb. Because why must being an adult become so boring? Yeah, I've been in that cycle where I found myself just repeating the same stuff, doing the same stuff, but being an adult, responsibilities aside, life doesn't have to be this boring. Actually, I'm going to talk about that as another topic. Thank you so much. If you're still watching this, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. It was so fun to just talk without feeling the need to, listen to my song, hook the people in a certain way to get them to listen to my music. If you enjoy this, let me know. If you don't, please also let me know. But anyway, I'm just enjoying experiencing life nowadays. Thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate you as always for just supporting this journey, for listening to the music, for just being awesome human beings. I see you. Every single comment doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate you. And yeah, love ya. I don't know why I always resort to a Scottish accent. Is that a Scottish accent? I apologize if it's not. Okay, bye.